Yeah, you talk about the car, but it's really about the experience about going and getting Ethiopian.
Yeah, so we're going to get Ethiopian food, and we're making a video right now.
This is probably the best car to get Ethiopian in.
I would say so. I would totally agree. This is the Model 3, and we're recording the video. So yeah, Chris just got it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
It's a lot better than a 20-year-old 98 Honda CR-V.
So Chris is going from that, since he's had since college,
Yeah.
to the future here.
And I've been saving up for a few years, and it's been on my radar for longer than that. And it took a while to get, but
Whoa. No buyer's remorse.
no,
Not yet?
not yet. Been pretty nice. You know, we haven't had like extreme range anxiety or anything like that. But getting used to thinking about charging, where my wife at her work has a charge spot, and at my work I have a charge spot. That makes it real convenient. We don't have a parking garage, but most people just charge it every night to a full battery.
Right.
You know.
So all glass roof with definitely looks like UV protection.
Yeah, when it's wet, this has like a amber hue to it.
No kidding.
Because of the UV protection, and then the front of it doesn't. But it's pretty. It's pretty.
That's cool. Let's have a look at it from the inside.
Are we? Anything you want to show off from the outside before we?
But yeah, look at all this glorious glass. It's pretty much all glass except for a couple beams, right? But yeah, let's check out the frunk.
The frunk. So
The
I can
frunk in the
unlock it
front?
from the app, and it pops, or from the console. And it's not a ton of space, but it's all the charger and cleaning supplies. We throw in groceries here every now and then, but the back is pretty big. This is where I keep my leaf.
Yeah, everybody keeps their leaves. My favorite thing when customers come in and I have their hood open is they all go like this, take all the leaves and throw them on the floor in my shop. Every single one of them.
Where do you work?
I have an auto shop called Cohesive Garage in West Seattle.
Oh,
Yeah.
no wonder you knew about
Oh,
how
yeah,
to
I'm-
That
do-
makes it convenient.
Right? It makes sense.
So,
So this is the automatic driving camera. It's one of them.
Yeah, it's got 12,
Jeez.
and yeah, there's another for.
I see.
And I'm trying to connect to it with the app so that I can do the summon mode.
Ooh, let's see.
So, like Jessica and I, like maybe a month ago, went to a movie in which it was painfully tight to get into the parking spot and then try to get out without bumping cars.
Right.
Northgate Mall Market.
Yeah, and so with the app, but it's slow at connecting, but you can get out and move the car forward and backwards.
Sure. So you have to be in the car when it's automatically parking?
No, well, you can do the parallel park feature, but then with the summon, you can be out of the car and put it into a tight space so that you don't have to worry about.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to record that. If we can get the connection.
It's taking its sweet time.
About now.
So with this, I can adjust the car itself. So I'm going to hold down reverse. And the car is going to move. Or it's stopping itself. I'm not it slowed down on its own, knowing the car behind was getting close.
Gotcha.
So you can
And
use this to
no
get,
one is in there.
yeah, in and out of tight spaces that would be a pain in the ass to get out of the car from.
Right. You can park it out here, get out of the car, and then mosey
Move
it right
forward,
on into the
backwards.
spot
Yeah.
without having to open the doors and worry about people. Cool. Let's go for a ride. Awesome. Oh, it is tight up in here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
yeah.
Jessica's setting. So
Right.
yeah, set it to whatever you need.
Sorry, it's even tight when I get in there.
I love how simple the dash is. The only thing is your turn signals, wipers?
No.
Wipers.
Wipers are auto.
Wipers are auto. Jeez.
Like you can push a button to get it to go, but the wipers manage based on how much it rains.
Gotcha.
If it rains a little, it only does it every now and then. It's auto setup.
Look at all that storage and wires. All your USB stuff is down there?
Yeah, well,
Charging.
and then you can push this, and there's a dock here and here for charging.
Oh, gotcha.
And then there's this,
Cup holders.
and this comes out too, and there's storage under there.
Deluxe. How you guys back there? You comfortable?
So comfortable.
There's a ton of room. All right. So let's put this on and go for a ride. Okay, adjusting mirrors is the first thing because it's safety first always.
Safety first.
How about side mirror adjusting?
We have to go into the
In the app?
in the app, yeah.
So controlling the car is done
All from that
from the tablet.
the tablet.
But it's
How do you spell Jabina Cafe?
JEB. You had it. It was Cafe Jabina.
J-E-B?
Uh-huh.
Are these
Oh, no, you're
Jabina
right,
Cafe.
Jabina Cafe.
So that's where we're going.
speakers?
Yeah, and then even in the corners, it looks like there's speakers.
Right.
Okay, so you wanted to adjust something.
The mirrors, yeah. So driving, maybe? Oh.
So now
left.
use.
So a wheel, and then does it push button too? It is push
Yeah,
button.
and that's
So I can
toggles.
switch left to right without having to touch the screen. And I would say that looks great. Save.
No. So you're good to go if you want to give it a shot.
So it's started and ready to drive. I mean, there's no starting.
There's no starting. You just get in.
My turn signal indicator.
You're in park. So if
there's-
you push this
okay.
down,
drive.
you're in drive.
All right, and there's no e-brake?
No.
All right.
So yeah, go up to 70th.
Go straight?
Yep, you're gonna be following this.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's telling you want to take it on the freeway so you can show off.
That's
something.
that's why I was going to
Well, this go to 70th,
All right.
and then take a left on 70th.
All right. Pretty quiet.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
so tell the people how the air delivery system in the dash works.
It has no moving parts. It only has two different perpendicular airflows, and so it makes all of the adjustments just by changing the pressure of
Each fan.
each fan.
And then we got an adjustment.
I
the
think that's
height?
all.
It's all in here too.
Yeah, steering wheel adjustment, and then you do it again.
That's ridiculous. Does it go left and right? Oh, it goes in and out. Wow, it has more adjustment than most other cars. That's pretty crazy. You can get it way up here. And then, so how fast is this?
At 155 or something like that.
Oh, top speed.
Is that what you
But
meant?
then it's 0 to 60 is like 5 something.
Yeah, 5.4, I think.
So it's not as crazy as the,
Like
Ludicrous,
maxed out
yeah.
Roadster
yeah, they go
or,
like
or the S.
2.9 seconds or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Nifty.
So at this light, you're gonna take a left.
Gotcha. I haven't hit the brakes yet.
Oh yeah.
I've
the
not even touched. I've
regenerative.
not even. All right, now I'm just kind of on the brakes. That's
Now
totally
I
ridiculous.
push in the brake harder. Now it's on hold, and you can kind of just.
Yeah, if you're on a hill hold, it's got hill holder.
Well, I
70th
just,
left,
and-
right?
Yep.
All right.
And I just use it at stoplights so that I can rest and not have to keep my foot on a gear on a pedal.
Brilliant. And then, yeah, still not. I'm on the gas actually right now. Okay, I'm off the gas.
And you can see, like, it shows you if it's putting brake lights.
Oh. Yeah, I should keep the camera pointed to this because it's doing all kinds of information dropping. Oh, I kind of want to hear the horn, but these nice people might be concerned.
Yeah.
Look how smoky it is today.
No.
I didn't do it.
Somebody said it smelled like bacon. Have you guys had this? I haven't really done.
Like campfire, but not bacon.
Yeah, more like campfire, but somebody's like bacon. And I was like,
Well, that's what I thought our neighbors were cooking up was bacon.
Oh, no kidding.
I mean, that might have actually been.
yeah, that's what that's what I would assume because I haven't really gotten a. What is that smell?
So when you see these two icons, that means that you have available enhanced cruise control and autopilot.
All right, guys, we're gonna go a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man, there is no hesitation. That's the first thing that always stuns me about electrical vehicles. Is it just goes, yes, right away, sir. No talking back. And we're taking this exit.
Go ahead and get on behind the lane that this truck is in, that this
Okay.
GMC is in.
Who makes Tesla? Is it American?
It's American.
Whee!
Now, if you take the gear shift and put it down 1, it's now going to do assisted cruise control. You're still driving,
All right.
but it will manage the distance between the cars.
Okay, so my feet don't need to do anything.
No.
I'm steering, but my feet are. So and it's set to a maximum.
60 right now. If you want to crank that up with this one, that's volume.
Okay.
But with this one, you can change your max speed.
Oh, it just bumped up to 65.
Yeah. And so you can see it's already caught up.
Yeah.
Now you went to 70. Now if you watch, by the time you get to here, it will slow down.
Or by the time I get to a certain distance from the truck.
Yeah. So it's adjusting
Yep.
now.
Yep.
So we got to get off here. But if you want to try it, push it down twice.
In a row.
And now let go. So the car will drive itself.
And this is what the car is seeing.
Yeah, and every minute it wants you to check in and give a little tension to the wheel, so it knows that you're, it's like more like that.
A little wiggle.
So that it knows that you're awake, and if
Right.
not, it pulls the car over
Right over to the shoulder.
off the cliff.
Off the cliff. Into the pedestrians.
Yeah, so I have no idea how it's going to handle this stuff. Like, you can just bump the stick up to get out of it,
Or touch
tap
the pedals.
brake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn right or left? Looks like I'm gonna
You
turn
want the
right.
middle lane.
Middle lane, okay. Yeah, I gotta force it down. I love the sight line, the hood line.
Yeah.
You just see a little bit of the fenders, but the windshield just covers so much area. I kind of want to get a little closer. Yeah, if this was further back, like the Model X, this is like here.
Oh,
and
no
it's just
kidding.
like the view is probably the best cockpit view I've seen in any vehicle.
Huh.
Because in the ceiling's higher.
Here, go ahead and push the pedal down, and now you can relax.
Yeah, and we can like go like that. And
Yeah.
it doesn't roll around. It's pretty amazing.
That's the idea.
Yeah, to like. And the stereo is amazing, right? Like
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I heard that. So heating the back window, heating the front window, seat adjustments,
Well, it's seat heat.
seat heat. Okay, so
You
left
already
seat heat,
showed
right
the-
seat heat.
Climate control.
Yeah, and so here is, you can crank it up, and it's pretty strong, and you can control either with separate streams or a single stream, and then you can also control the heat in the back seats or the front seats, or set it to auto. And one of the best things is on a hot day, the car can get up to like 112. You're going to be following traffic
Left,
now.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can follow the guidance now.
Sorry.
The car will get extremely hot, but if I know that we're going, from the app I can say cool down the car, and it does about 10 degrees a minute, so to get from 112 to about 72 takes about 5 minutes.
That's so handy for crazy weather.
Yeah, especially because the last car we had didn't, like, the air conditioning died, And so for years we had been doing summer trips. Like we had this loop where we went into the Yakima Valley and we would just be baking. Yeah, we haven't done it yet, but we're interested in trying out camping in this car. Like the
like you said, the seats fold
the
back.
trunk, it folds down and it's flat the whole way.
And you were even talking about sleeping back there?
Yeah, it's about the size of a twin.
That's insane.
If you put the front seats down too.
Down or just all the way forward?
Did we try it? I think you'd
We've-
have to put them all the way forward and down.
Yeah, so you're 6'3"?
Yeah.
I don't know if... So the same height as Donald Trump?
Is he 6'3"?
He claims, but in every photo in which he's with somebody who's like 6'2", he's like a couple inches shorter.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that he was 6'3".
No, but that's what he claims he is.
Interesting.
So...
For the record, I'm 6'2" and 3/4, but my doctor gave me permission to call it 6'3".
Okay, well, I mean, if it's clinical, then we'll stick with it. So, yeah, I think it's, comfortable enough for a 6-foot person straight. Maybe you could do 6'3" at an angle, but if Jessica and I are sleeping together, I'm 6 or 5'10", so...
Things get a little...
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Man, I hope there's a parallel spot open.
To try it out?
We
can find something. We can force it.
All right, let's do that. Oh, the guy next to me is trying to race.
What?
Had to show him what was up. That was out of my control. The car totally just did that on its own. It was like...
So, yeah. The robot's telling you.
Yeah, it's very, very clear.
And it's got its own streaming service.
If I just turned in front of that car, would the car stop automatically?
It would go beep, 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 and I have never gone far enough to find out, but
Sure.
I've heard stories of it
Hitting
stopping.
the brakes automatically?
Yeah.
Subaru has that feature. It has like 2 cameras right here.
I've heard stories of people being at a stoplight and about to be sideswiped and the car moving out of the way.
What?
Yeah.
This car?
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, it sees the incoming
Yeah.
with the cameras,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, that it has an algorithm or something. That the car has that much control is a little bit
It's supposed to be the
iffy,
same.
but
Like,
that's awesome if it works every time.
amongst all the Model 3s, their safety ratings are like the best there is.
How long have these been on the road now?
A year.
Hmm.
It's only till now that they're reaching like 5,000-6,000 a week, and it took them forever to get the first ones out.
Right.
But they started last June, July,
And when did you get this one?
May,
Okay.
which isn't terrible. I signed up. We were on our engagement trip, and I was out in the middle of nowhere. So like the minute they went on sale, I had no signal. But the moment we got back to signal, I rushed to put it in, and so
Right.
we were within the first 100,000. But in terms of getting ours, we were in the first somewhere between 20 and 30,000. But now they're putting out about 6,000 a week, so I'm seeing them constantly everywhere. And so
How many color options did you have? That's the real question.
there's 6, I think, but honestly, they charge $1,000 for it.
Oh, for a change in the...
Yeah.
So this is the black one, and it's $1,000 extra on top of that for any other option?
Yeah, and
that's kind of crazy.
maybe they're just doing it to streamline production so they can get them out faster.
Mm-hmm.
But and maybe they'll make them cheaper coming soon. But this is you.
So you can set it to talk to you, right? Like turn right at the
Yes,
next...
you can. I have that off, but you can turn it on.
So it's going to be like right there.
Yeah. And so I don't know where we could find parallel park spot, but
Probably in the hood over there, maybe?
yeah.
All right. Yellow.
Closed.
No.
Oh, more. We need some more options.
Oh.
We just did Masala because he's like, oh yeah, so we could go around this roundabout,
Yeah, totally.
and that'll work.
Thanks for waiting, guys. So I want to
Go
next to this
past
guy,
it.
just like how I normally would set up.
Yeah, and
right?
it's gonna say P. So keep inching forward. There. Now put it in reverse and hit start.
This is bizarre as hell. Look at the line there.
Yeah, and it's really accurate. Like, it knows, like, I'm just at the edge.
That's ridiculous. Oh, look at this too. I didn't really notice. It's like, I recognize the spot.
Okay, now we need to figure out what our options are. So we just did Indian.
Okay, I just had pizza.
Kind of ridiculous. I, like, wish that you could do it, like, kitchen cabinet style where you push it in.
Yeah.
But no, you got it
Where's
here.
the button again?
Yeah.
And you can't just close it. It just opens it again. Other than that, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, they add features about every 2 to 3 weeks, and
Okay.
so in the release notes, pretty major updates. They added the lock confirmation sound, so when you walk away, you can do a honk.
Right.
They updated some autopilot stuff so that you can see on the instrument cluster, like cars driving by you. They tightened up traffic aware cruise control. The summon feature came out just a few weeks ago, so stuff like that. And the manual's all here, and it's, you know, pretty extensive.
Sounds like the car is a PC.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah, so.
Cool. Well, thanks for the tour, man. Really, really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And yeah. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.